What's up? How we all doing? It's shaboy, Jonny. We're here again.
Solid
with...
intro.
Nice.
Hi, everybody. It's your friend Jonny. We're here with D&D.
Can you give us old timey radio host like we discussed?
Oh,
yes.
Sure.
Hello, Ziggy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ravenloft Misfits, where we are playing D&D together, and we are going to see what's going to happen in this situation. Last episode, our Misfits were caught in the backyard after regrouping from their investigation. The situation is dire, but will they be able to get out of it? We'll see. Anyways, I'm Jonny. I'm the DM. We're having fun playing some Curse of Strahd. If you wanna see all of our names, socials, pronouns, all that good stuff, check out the chat, episode description, all that. We stream 7:30 during December because we have busy jobs, and it's the only time that we can make work. So check us out. Yep, 'tis the season. Check us out next week. We're gonna be playing again here, and then the 27th. It's our one shot of the month where we're going to be doing a charity stream for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We are going to be playing How the Lich Stole Christmas. It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. Join us. It's going to be awesome. Since you're watching now, please follow us. Subscribe to the channel if you wish. Participate in chat. And if you're watching the recording, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. All that good stuff. Join our Discord. We have not a big community, but we're growing. Join, please. God, please. Anyways.
Yeah. We also want to take the time to thank our supporters of our campaign, and we'd like to first thank our main sponsor, Roll20. So if you're watching the stream and you're looking for a way to get together with friends online, Roll20 is a great way to do so. You can go check them out at roll20.net and check out the chat or episode description for a direct link. I say this every time, but we're pretty big supporters of Roll20 as well. Everything we do, we use Roll20 for TTRPG related, so check them out.
Yeah, and we also want to thank Siren Escape for allowing us to use their awesome application with epic sounds and all that good stuff. If you've been watching ever since episode 1, or if you've been listening, you know how amazing it is. It creates such a great atmosphere, and we love it. So go check it out. We have a link in the chat, link in the description. Good stuff. Yeah. So.
I don't know what the hell happened there. I didn't even click the button, but we went to our stream end for a second there.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Right,
that was it. We just wanted to tell you about all these good things.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Anyways, all right.
I just moved my mouse.
So let's get into a recap. Last session, I guess I kind of did that already in an old-timey kind of way, but you guys came to the orphanage. You regrouped after Johans. You sent your owl to get everybody, and after discovering a few things, you found a journal that talked about a locket. The kids told you that they think that the headmistress, Miss Belasco, or what they call her, Miss Witch, casted a spell on Milivoj and made him go into a coma. And they said that Miss Kala, the previous caretaker, had gone away to visit family, is what they said. They also talked about a young boy named Cedric that fell out of the second floor building, had died, but the body had been older. All of this stuff came to you from the mouths of these young children, until finally, after doing your investigation, regrouping in the backyard to discuss what had happened, you were found by Miss Belasco herself. As she came out, she yelled out, "What is the meaning of this?" And that is where we are going to start. As she comes out to the backyard, she slams the door open, looking to each of you and says, "What is the meaning of this? Why? Children, get inside." She looks over to Iva, Hedwig, Anton. Which I'm gonna roll for this because I feel like
Should we have the other
19.
map up? Or
No, we're just on the regular map. It's all
Okay.
theater of the mind right now.
okay.
As she calls out to Anton, Anton turns and he says, "No! They are helping us with Milivoj. We are not going anywhere until we have answers. I don't even know what happened to my best friend." And she looks at him and says, looks over to each of you. "Well, I see that we have a bad influence back here. I will keep that in note going forward. Anton, Iva, Hedwig, are you with your friend here? Or will you listen?" And they kind of look.
I think Anton has a very good question.
I am not speaking to you.
Yes, but I'm
Just
speaking to
yet.
you.
I understand, but I don't even know who you are.
That's fine. What's going on with their friend?
I will answer you in a second. She looks to Joseph. Do you know these people?
They're the ones who rescued me.
I want to come around because I was kind of on the edge, but I want to come around now. It's like
As
we can
you're
help
starting to
you.
come around, she's like, "Where is?" And then she sees you. You lied to me. You said that there was only the one, and I see 3 other children here. To answer your question, whoever you are, I don't know what happened to him. I was trying to figure it out through reading. And then you come here, I don't even know who you are, telling my friends, telling my children that you're going to help. I don't even know you. I have half a mind to call for the guards, for a group of trespasser, here at the orphanage, filled with children.
Yes, children that seem to be having some issues. We're here to help. I know maybe this isn't the best way to go about it, but
Quite the opposite, I would say. Well, I've answered that question. Now answer me this. What do you think happened to Milivoj?
I'm just staring at her. Not
Well then.
giving information.
I want to reach into Anton's mind. Since I can't speak to him, he doesn't have to reply to
Sure.
me. I'm just going to tell him that it would appear somebody gripped his mind. To tell her that it would appear somebody gripped Milivoj's mind, and that these people have the means to release it.
He kind of do a persuasion check, we'll say.
Persuasion. 11.
It's fine. 11's fine. It wasn't too hard of a DC. He looks over to you and... We think that something has taken over his mind. These people say that they can solve it. And she looks towards Anton. I've had enough of you speaking. Please, let me talk to these strangers about what is happening.
Oh, by the way,
I want to hear it from you. What do you think happened to Milivoj?
Well, as the boy said, it seems like something's affected his mind. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
What are you suggesting?
I'm asking a question.
Yes, I understand that you're asking a question, but you are implying that I have some sort of magical capability? Speaking of which, Johans,
have
as you
detect
look over
magic,
towards
yeah.
Miss Belasco, you do not see any magic on her.
But do I see
Grimm-
any magic in our vicinity apart from the party?
No.
I'm going to reach into Grimm's mind and say, this lady doesn't have any magic aura around her, therefore, no magic.
Grimm, we had spoken before when I was in the front. I know what the kids might have thought, but there is something else going on here. And it's not her.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just asking if she has any slightest clue. Or if she's just completely in the dark.
I have information, but I don't know who you are. If I'm going to share this information, I need assurances. I need to make sure that you're actually pure of heart, that you are actually trying to help this child, this young
Well,
boy.
I'll tell you this much. The reason we're here with these 3 kids, the reason why she lied to you, is because we were trying to see if this was even a safe place for kids. You understand?
Yes.
That's why we're investigating on our own. Because, sorry, but at the front of it, we can't trust anybody in this town. It's already too odd how kids are worshipped in this place.
I do want to walk up to her.
Do a persuasion check.
Okay.
Grimm.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
If I add to that, can it be
Go ahead.
advantage?
I'm doing it more like a skill contest. Like
Okay.
You can persuade her. It's like you get checks and balances if you can start to get her or you can start to not. But 13. Okay. So go ahead, Blaire.
Oh, I wanted to walk up. It's like, I know the importance of a good orphanage and supporting the kids. I grew up in one. And I really want to help you fix whatever's going on so these kids can grow up and be good. Please, just let us help.
I understand that you may want to help. But you have to understand that after everything that we just went through, you came to me lying to my face at the front. And now I see that there are more children, more people.
We had
And to go around my back like that, as I said, I need assurances.
What do you want
What
us
can
to
you
do?
give me so that I can trust you? I don't know.
It would have been irresponsible of us to just dump these children that we saved at the orphanage. It didn't feel right to us. So we needed to make sure that the place that we were going to send them to have a home would be safe.
But why would you go around? Why not come to me and ask directly? Go inside yourselves and see. I could have brought you through everything.
Because just as you do not know us, we do not know you. And we want to make sure that the person that we are leaving these children with is a good person. So we wanted to see... Okay. Let's see.
Johans is just nodding along to everything.
Mm-hmm.
I want to...
Like a child.
Also, if you'll allow me during this time...
Here, let's hold for this. Okay, persuasion 9. Go ahead, Grimm.
You said you want some assurances that we're here to help. If you truly know something and you're willing to share that can benefit these kids, I'd pull out the bag, pick out a health potion. I'm willing to part with this for the good of these kids.
What is that?
Joseph, you said this was a potion of healing? Is that...
I don't know. I speak into his mind. Yes.
Yes, it's a potion of healing.
Natural 1. She did an insight check. Natural 1. So you're good. She just looks over. Would that help Milivoj?
I don't know. I've already...
I want to speak into Grimm's mind and just be like, I think so.
I've already tried using magical healing on him, and the standard stuff did not work.
You've been in his room.
Yes.
Hey, Jonny, can I ask you a question?
Make a persuasion check. Yes. Once we get this persuasion check figured out, go ahead, Grimm.
I want to do an insight check, not a persuasion check.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, you can go ahead and do persuasion check, and then you can do an insight.
Okay. 23 persuasion.
23.
That's nice.
Damn.
You see her. Her demeanor changes slightly. Instead of having that stone wall, I'm not telling you anything, you can see that she's starting to nod her head.
We're winning.
Looking around, thinking. What would you like to do?
I was trying to really set up all the questions I've asked her in a way that would be a more confrontational way to see how she reacts to it. You know, that's kind of why I was trying to be so pointed.
Go ahead and do an insight.
Yeah, because I want to see how she's actually
also
like
do one of those.
fuck a natural one.
Sure.
He's being an ass on
Go ahead,
purpose.
Johan.
All right.
Just going off of the premise of private detective reading into
yeah.
people's is.
Mm-hmm.
This is insight, right?
Correct. Lower than.
Hold on.
Can we get some inspiration in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Right.
So I'm not gonna use my reroll
I think.
on this.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a reroll. So
Don't waste it on this.
You can easily see that she is thinking. You can see the demeanor changing a little.
Sure.
It's hard to pay attention to these things when you're doing detect magic and disguise self at the same time.
Yeah.
Dying of heat stroke.
If you believe that wouldn't work, and you've already tried to heal him, you said.
It
Yes.
wasn't my best, but I did try.
And
think I
Iva
also
in the
helped.
back says, I saw he tried, but it didn't work. She just...
I'm going to speak into Grimm's mind. I cast protection from evil and good, and I seem to take hold.
I'm not quite there yet. Stay here. And if you decide to leave, I will tell the guards to look for you. And they will find you.
Not
Stay
worried
here.
about that.
She turns around and she walks inside. Leaving the door open, you see her go into Milivoj's room. And then you don't see her after
I
that.
kind of walk over so I can see her through the window. Keeping
Sure.
an eye.
Well, it could have gone worse.
Yes, at least she talked to us.
For the record,
You
I
see.
did already cast a healing, something of a healing spell on the kid that seemed to latch onto him. It's a spell that, if there was anything holding him, may have been able to dispel it.
That's good.
Grimm.
Mm-hmm.
When you looked at the journal that was on the table after Johans had looked at it, did you put it back under the bed? I don't
Yes.
remember you saying that you did.
I didn't, but I would have. I would have not just left it
You would've.
out. No.
I think he did. I remember.
Okay,
I think I
that's fine.
remember that.
I
Well,
don't remember.
technically, when I pulled it out, we were. I say retconning it lightly, but like, we talked about it like in past tense
Right.
because.
Okay, that's fine. So
It
then
was
we'll say
during-
that you
yeah.
put it back. As long as you feel like you would have put it back.
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
would. I would have
Because we
definitely
didn't have
not
that
left
specific.
It. Yeah.
You see her looking over the body. You see her putting like a pulse under, or checking for a pulse under his cheek. Or his jaw. There we go. That's the word. See her look through the window to see you, and she closes the curtains.
I want to approach the window.
Okay.
Do I detect anything going on inside?
Detect magic. through the curtain, you can see there is... I would say necromantic magic coming from.
Is it a new aura or is it?
Well, you didn't see any aura before because you didn't have detect magic up.
True.
So it's hard to tell.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to. I can't focus on the magic because I need to action focus on something visible.
That's not true.
And yeah, it says if you
you were using your action to look.
You can use your action. Well, I did say that. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you were using.
But
when it's out
actually,
of combat, using actions are.
She closed the curtains.
Yeah,
so
she closed the curtains, but you're able to see through. Because you can see the spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, an inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, and 3 foot of wood or dirt. So you'd be able to see.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to learn the School of Magic unless I can see someone and focus on them, which it wouldn't be happening.
You'd be able to get necromancy.
I can sense it in that direction.
Yeah, you can sense it. It is strong.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And as you're looking in, you see her come out. You still see the magic there. And as she comes back out, what do you think would help him then? I looked over his body. Didn't look like there was anything wrong. I am in a position that I do not know what to do. We've already lost the previous caretaker. She died of old age.
Kyla?
But she was only 50 before. And I found her lying on the floor in that room after her scream. She was 90.
These kids, they are talking about waking up with bruises on their wrists.
I don't know where they come from. I've been trying to figure it out.
So something is happening here. To have a lady get aged like that and children to be harmed?
I don't know. I don't know.
Can I insight check her?
Sure.
I want to make sure she doesn't know.
Mm-hmm. With a 14, I'm going to roll either persuasion or deception, just so you guys know. Okay. From what you can tell, it looks like she is telling the truth. She doesn't know what is going on.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to nonchalantly, kid losing interest in what's happening kind of way, wander into the house behind her.
She will not let you go by. She says,
Okay.
Stay with your friends.
Okay.
Look, I think we could perhaps help you in this situation. All of us have various different skills, and clearly there's something strange happening here.
Has there been
hope.
any noises at night or
Nothing. I haven't heard anything other than a few days ago when her head goes down. She just takes a deep, deep sigh. Cedric fell out of the second floor window. And again, he looked as though he had aged. He looked like he was 19.
Oh, sorry.
She was. I don't know what is happening.
Ryan has an idea.
Oh yeah.
Does Grimm have the idea?
But I was wanting to ask, can Grimm, through his past lives of knowledge, think about if something would jump his head?
Could I
a supernaturally Arcana, I could see that.
Either that or history. It's either one.
Could I help with my whatever research I've done on stuff?
Sure. Yeah.
Try and
So then
jog
somebody
my
can
own
get
memory
advantage.
too.
Yeah.
What was yours?
I want to do
Yeah,
a thing after.
I was
this.
gonna say
Brain
same
blast.
thing with
What,
Ireena being all researchy.
What?
I got a
I help
1.
you.
I got a +1 to my either of those. So
I have I have zeros.
okay.
I got
Yeah.
big snake eggs.
What about you, Ireena?
All right, Grimm.
I was gonna ask.
I'm gonna have. Oh well. Okay.
I was gonna ask
So-
with Ireena being so researchy if I've maybe read about any kinds of this stuff with what we talked
But I'm-
about.
I'm not paying attention. My character isn't. I am.
Sure. That's fine. If Ireena wants the helmet, that's fine.
Can I think of how pretty the sky is?
I'm fine with whatever.
The sky is not pretty. It is gray.
If
Oh,
that's
great.
okay.
Raining.
Go
it
for
is
it.
Gray.
Go
that's
for it.
That
pretty
sounds
too.
amazing.
So you said history or arcana?
Either one. Yeah.
Okay, they're both the same. So. Oh wait, it's an advantage.
Oh,
Whoa!
Didn't
well.
even need the advantage.
Natural 20 to a
Natural
24
20.
total.
You should do it again. If you get 2 natural 20s, then
Then it dies.
Yeah, then
you
you
win.
just automatically.
Strahd
Well,
explodes.
this is the creature that you're looking for.
This is how to kill it.
A
It's
dirty
a 20, dirty 20.
close.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Still very high.
So, Ireena, as it's talking, as she's talking about what has happened, and you start to connect Milivoj in a coma, but that doesn't make any sense. There's nothing that happened to him, and then the rapid aging and the bruises and nobody being seen after the children are hurt at night. You start to piece together all of these different things, and finally you come to
ghost.
ghost. It has to be a ghost.
Graham,
thought
you
it
know
was
anything
aliens,
about
but
You've
ghosts.
heard
Of
of
course.
You've heard of stories that their horrifying visage can literally strike fear into people and age them.
Okay. Okay, so as she's like saying that, go ahead.
No, go.
Sorry.
It's still your thing. I
Okay.
just-
As she's like describing these different things about what's happening, Ireena's kind of putting it together, and she says it out loud. She's like, I think you have a ghost problem. I do a lot of research, love to read, and this most definitely sounds like you have a problem with ghosts. I've read that they can cast fear into people so strongly that it ages them. But I've never witnessed it, but this is exactly what it sounds like.
What do we do with the ghost then?
Kill it again.
Got to exercise it.
While they're talking, I want to send Luna to the other window, and I want to look through her eyes. I don't know if detect magic at that point would still be working, or if I'd be able to see through the window into the next room through her eyes while also sensing magic. But I want to kind of triangulate the position of where the necromancy is coming from using her vision and
Okay.
my detect
Can
magic.
you look through?
Do you want me to?
I don't know
find
if you
familiar?
can do that because it's on you. I don't know if your familiar has detect magic. I don't think you can do
Well,
that.
Unless
I
you
would.
cast it on
So
through it.
detect magic isn't like using my senses. And it
Well, I mean, it says you sense a presence of magic
right, but
within
I
30
would
feet of you,
would
and then
still
if
be
you see
sensing
it-
it. I would just be using a different set of eyes, if that makes any sense.
Oh, so got it. You're in one end. Got it.
So I'm here sensing magic, and I'm sending
Got
Luna
it.
to the
Okay,
side.
I see. I
and I'm
was misunderstanding what you were
triangulating.
doing. Okay. So then, yeah, as you kind of like look through the curtain and using Luna's eyes to give you that sense, you Your body is telling you where the necromantic magic is, and Luna is the eyes that you are using to see and triangulate that. You find that necromantic magic is most definitely coming from Milivoj's body.
So my magic didn't work last time, or at least hasn't taken hold. Good to know. I'm gonna speak into Grimm's mind and tell him that there are necromantic forces in play here. Which we knew, but confirmation is always good.
You said exorcising a ghost. What does that entail?
I don't know, Katya. What does it mean?
What does it mean? Zack asks Jonny. Me. You want Arcana or
Sure.
like,
yeah. Go ahead and
maybe-
do.
Would I
Arcana's good.
als- Can I
is
also,
there one I'm good at that I
now,
can like?
now that I have a
argue
little bit more
or-
information, may I do also a check or
In terms of what a exorcist is?
how to
Well,
go into the
exorcism?
ghost? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you can do your own separate check then.
25.
Okay, 25. As far as exorcising a ghost, you haven't really heard anything about that kind of a way. That's kind of like a myth, like a folk tale kind of thing of people shooing ghosts out of people's bodies.
Mhm.
But you have heard that, fulfilling something that a ghost needs sometimes helps. You've also heard that straight up just killing it, you can kill a ghost. However, one of the things that you do know is that getting a ghost out of a currently possessed body is extremely difficult.
Pass this information over to Grimm as you're telling it to me.
It's extremely difficult, and unless the ghost wants to be taken out, you have to have some sort of holy magic in order to get them out.
I just
Pass
say,
on.
exorcism is more of an expression, really, not like a ritual or anything. There are a few ways to get rid of ghosts, but it can't be easy. I think we should go back over to the church and ask the priest for his expertise.
If you feel that is the best thing to do, I'm willing to go. But I must go with you.
Suit yourself.
Leave these children alone?
Is there someone else who works?
What else can I do?
If
What you say is true, I need to be there so that if there's anything I can do. Fine. No, Anton. And Anton looks up and kind of in like a menacing way, but like at the same time kind of like... Anton, can you please keep the children safe while we are gone? I don't need you to do much. I just need you to tell them to keep out of the room. And if anything happens, go out to the backyard. And Anton kind of nods, looking at everybody. As for the other 3 children outside the way. And Joseph as well. Out of the 4 of them, are you okay if they stay here while we go and look?
maybe perhaps Ismark can stay with the children, so there's an adult here.
Ismark, I would be very glad to do that. I'm the burgomaster of the village of Barovia, so if that helps at all. And she just... I don't know if that helps, but... At At this point, I don't think that I have any choice.
So let me just get this clear with everybody else as well. So we think that this ghost is possessing
That seems to
his
be
body.
That's what it seems like. The ghost is doing something, like whether the ghost is like doing the harming, or maybe the people are. I kind of took it as like the people are seeing the ghost and they're getting aged, but the ghost is definitely doing something here. It seems like.
Hey, have you kids? I'm looking back to the group that are outside.
Sure.
Have you guys been having any more wounds happen since Milivoj has been in this room?
They all kind of look at each other. No, it started happening maybe 3 weeks ago.
And it hasn't happened since the last few days?
It happens every night.
Every night.
Somebody wakes up with some sort of bruise.
Well, if there is a ghost, I mean, I guess there could be more than one, but...
A gaggle of ghosts.
And Miss Belasco, I don't understand. It happened so sudden. I don't get where it came
so
from.
this didn't happen before.
No. It never happened before.
When did the old headmistress die? And you said she died of old age? So it wasn't...
The old head... Oh, you're talking about the old...
Caretaker. I apologize.
Sure, that's fine.
But when
the
did
old
headmaster die too? That'd be interesting to know.
It was years ago. After he died, I took over, and this was 30 years ago, around there. As far as Miss Kala, she died around the same time that this all started happening.
So that was probably one of the first instances?
That was the first instance, yeah.
Was there anything
when we
weird that
started.
happened before that? Like anything different?
No, there was a large storm that hit us. It kind of... and she kind of references the backyard fence. It kind of did a number on our things. A lot of the windows were broken, and unfortunately we couldn't afford repairs. So that's when Milivoj decided to begin taking extra shifts, grave tending and such. But
I'm
Miss
wondering
Kala
if
has been
he
gr-
dug something
was-
up that he wasn't supposed to. Disturbed.
What do you mean?
Some sort of spirit, maybe, that followed him back.
And you see her like eyes go completely wide as she... Oh my god. Oh my god, that's it. The locket. I thought it was Miss Kala's, but... Did you see anything about a locket anywhere?
Yes. Where is it now?
That... I buried Miss Kala with the locket because I thought it was hers before she came here. She used to be nobility, and I thought that it was hers. That makes so much sense. It's not here though. It's at the church. I had Father Lucian help me bury her because it was a lot.
Well, maybe that locket needs to be put back to where it's...
Or destroyed.
Well, maybe the spirit just wants it back in its grave.
And this locket, it was the previous headmaster's, Radovan. If that is right, Radovan was an evil person. I don't think that he wants to have his locket back. I think he wants to hurt the children. That would make sense.
Just, it's interesting that he's come back now, if that is the case, after all these years. Why now and not before?
I don't know. Maybe Milivoj had dug it up at some point. That would make sense. He came back from a... That is probably what happened. He must have dug it up. For whatever reason. I don't understand why.
He was trying to... As you were saying, was that storm. You guys were barely making it. He wanted to sell it. He wanted to be able to provide more for this place.
But then why give it?
Stupid boy.
It's a noble effort. You can't blame it for trying.
I don't. Well, if that is the case, we have to go to the church. I can show you exactly where I buried it, and we can dig it out and destroy it, get rid of it, put it back. I don't care. We need to take care of this before any other children or people get hurt.
I agree.
Okay, follow me. And she quickly turns around and she begins making her way through the orphanage. Okay. So, you all begin to make your way.
I'm actually... how long has it been since I cast Detect Magic?
About 20-ish.
Oh, so it's gone by now.
Yeah. No. You had like 40 left. Yes.
Detect
So
Magic
you
is
have
in an
another
hour,
20.
is it?
Oh,
It's
Detect
10
Magic.
minutes.
Sorry. Yeah. Yes, 10 minutes. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Disguise Self for some reason. But, yeah,
No.
Detect Magic would be gone at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the kids to stay, and then I'm gonna just
They seem to just
nonchalantly
be
go
like...
with everybody else.
Yeah. Okay. So, I assume that everybody follows, and Ismark,
Yeah.
as you are all walking away, what do I do?
What's your children?
Stay there.
Okay,
Be
I'll be
safe.
here. I got
Bye,
it.
Dada.
To teach them a game or something.
Send Luna if you need my help. I'll come running like last time.
Luna is like with him. She's looking at him from the ground, like.
Oh, never mind. Luna is here. So, you all begin to follow Miss Belasco. All right. All right. Let's see. Which one do we want to do? I want to do that one. Okay. As you exit the orphanage, rain begins to pour down even heavier than before. You see the clouds above are a dark gray, almost black color, and wind begins to pick up. You can see that a storm is coming. The walk to the church is short, but you're faced with many people walking by with their eerie smiles and random stares. And a group of guards walk by, looking towards your group and then continuing on patrol. As they walk through the streets, you see people giving them wide berth and forcing even bigger smiles as to prove that they're happy to the guards. When you finally arrive, Miss Belasco is the first one to enter the church. And she enters yelling out, "Father Lucian! We have an emergency, and I need your help! We're going to save Milivoj! What is Miss Kalla's grave?" And you see Father Lucian at the very front, currently speaking to an older woman. He stops what he's doing, shocked, and looks towards the front where he sees all of you there. And in a surprised, confused way, he begins walking towards the front. And Miss Belasco yells again, "We need your help now!" And so he quickly begins picking up his speed and making his way towards the front. And he comes over. Miss Collins' grave. That's who you wanted. Here, follow me. And you see him putting up his hood as you begin making your way through the graveyard. You're brought toward the end.
I drove this guy's self. Once she was inside and out of sight, I just drove this guy's and stop looking like a commoner child and just go back to me.
She doesn't look like she's really focusing on you whatsoever. Yeah.
Gonna be really weird when this is over, though.
What the fuck?
He saw a ghost. That's when we gaslight her and pretend like he's been like that the whole time.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. What are you guys talking about? Just totally gaslighting her the whole time.
Actually,
So bad.
after I drop the spell, when she's inside, is there any guards nearby?
Currently, no. They had already gone by. It seems like the patrol is done.
I'm just gonna keep my eyes open for guards.
Sure. Go ahead and do a perception check. As well.
Perception?
Jace.
15.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind. So, you are ushered into the graveyard, and you are brought toward the end of the graveyard, where you can see a wooden grave marker that says Kala Ordez, with a shining sun symbol at the very top of this T-posed grave marker. Just near it, you see another grave, fresher than Miss Kala's.
You said?
Huh?
What was the
Ordez.
last name for
Ordez.
Ordez?
Yeah, here, I'll type it in there. Just next to it, you see another one. This one's fresher than Miss Kala's. The wooden grave marker says Cedric. And again, it has a sun symbol at the very top of it. Father Lucian looks to Miss Belasco and says, This is the one. Is there anything else I can do? She looks over towards all of you. I don't know.
We need preparations for exorcising a ghost.
I need some
Do you
holy
have
water.
any expertise in that area?
I can try praying to the Morning Lord.
I think-
that would help.
Anything would help. Do you have any source of holy water?
I need
I
some
can go
of
get
that.
some.
That would
I'm gonna give
help.
him the 2 vials of empty vials that I have. Could you fill these, please? Thank you.
I'll like hang my canteen over his arm too. Like
That's
give
a
him
good
a
idea. I'm gonna mimic.
He's just grabbing all of these different containers.
It's got straps.
I
He's,
don't
like,
think I
hanging
have
from his
this
arm.
much. I don't think I have this much holy water, but
Just the 2 vials is okay.
I will try as best as I can.
As much as you can get.
I cast create water and then cast bless on it.
Listen,
Okay.
I don't need your
Honestly?
sass right
Does
now.
that work? I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I like that. That's creative.
I honestly would say that's okay. Like I would rule
I
yes,
love
that's good.
that.
But you most likely don't have create water prepared, right?
But can he bless
No,
the rains
I don't
down
think
in
I do.
Africa?
Good
Well,
question.
Actually, would Grimm be able to bless
that's
the
a level
rain
9
that is
spell.
happening right now?
Or just bless the water that they have right here. That
Could he just go
Yeah.
like
bless it all.
Yeah. Okay. So as he's holding all of these vials, jokes aside, Miss Belasco looks, says, I'm going to help him. Why don't you begin digging? I will be right back with him.
okay?
And then she grabs parts, like the 2 canteens, and then puts it on her shoulders, and they both begin leaving.
I will
So-
start digging.
I will
Right,
also
you pull a
start
nearby
digging.
shovel, as well as Katya, you pull another nearby shovel, and you begin digging. The rain pours even harder. Thunder rolls, and lightning can be seen striking in the distance.
They weren't holding metal shovels.
They might be.
I have a big, tall metal halberd.
I
I mean, I wouldn't
Take
be
in,
holding
just-
it. I'm shoveling, but
stick into the ground nearby as a lightning rod.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you could do that too.
Well, since I know this is gonna take quite a while, I'm gonna take the first 10 minutes to cast Summon Jeff.
Fucking
Okay.
miserable.
Sounds good. So you begin casting Jeff, and
I'm gonna try to hide behind just off the side where I'm
One of the
not so
gravestones.
visible. I don't want to be
sure.
dragging I already messed up bringing attention to myself.
I want to use also keeping a lookout periodically I want to pop eyes the grave as they're like halfway with the grave.
Yes. With Ireena doesn't
Can you ping that?
Eyes of the grave?
Yeah.
Oh, summon Jeff? Yeah, I'll put it for you.
No, summon Jeff is fine. Oh, okay.
It takes 10 minutes, by the way. So it should be
Sure,
done
sure.
way before we even finish the tombstone.
Yeah, I'd like to keep an eye out because she does. The last time she was in a graveyard
yeah.
was not quite good.
Daddy
so
showed up. I mean,
she-
Strati. I mean, Strata.
You mean
Grimm.
Zaddy? No, I'm just kidding.
Your senses go out in that 60-foot radius, and you do not see any undead. So
Once my 10 minutes are up, I'm going to have Jeff pick up a shovel and start digging.
okay. Soon, maybe 5 minutes later, the two of them come back. Miss Belasco holding the 2 canteens, but she kind of looks saddened. She says, "We didn't have enough," and then gives them back to both Katya and Johans. But then hands the Father Lucian hands the 2 vials over to Johans, and says, "These are filled with holy water. I don't know what you can do, but hopefully it'll come in handy."
I can protect. That's all that matters.
Okay, I'll be over here. I'll be praying. Miss Belasco, if this is indeed an undead creature, I would suggest coming with me. And she said, I know. And they begin making their way about 30 or so feet away. You can hear the quiet murmurs of... Not quiet murmurs. You can hear the loud praying that is coming from Father Lucian. However, it's kind of muddled from the loud rain and thunder and wind that is picked up in the last 30 minutes. And Johans, you finish your spell. Jeff grabs another shovel and begins helping dig.
While he's doing that, can I approach the old man and the lady?
Sure. You begin making
Wanna-
your way over. And they look... Father Lucian looks very involved in the prayer, and Miss Belasco is just kind of standing watching, and she sees you approach.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Wait, what the hell? She looks at you.
Look at her.
I see. Okay. You are
You looked
a
at
magic
me.
person. And I looked at him. And
Just
he looked
wanted-
at me.
That's exactly what I was referencing,
And
yeah.
I looked at him.
I was literally thinking this.
That is exactly
Right, we're
what I
on the
was
same
I love it.
page.
I love it. I
Over
love
there.
it. I love it. Okay. So you approach. She says, "What the hell?"
And
And you see she's like, "Oh, okay. You're probably one of those magic people."
Yeah. I wanted to express my appreciation for you. If what you've been saying is true, you've been taking care of those kids. And that's important. I
already know this.
Mm. True.
Listen, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but let's keep focused on this. I don't
that's
want to
why I
lose
came-
any time, nor...
Nah,
What?
did you see that shovel? And I point towards the grave.
looks at it, it's just like...
There
on its
should be like a
own.
little bit of mist, like the Invisible
Sure,
Man,
sure.
because he's
Yeah.
cold.
Sure.
I'm helping. It's just I'm better at helping when I don't
I
help.
see. I appreciate
Actually-
you helping as well.
I do my best. I wanted to apologize though because I did infiltrate your house of children protection.
Yeah, that
But
wasn't
I-
cool.
Yeah.
Probably
If I-
just should have asked me straight up, but it is
Yeah.
what it is.
When it
you
comes to
you
the
help if you help me fix this situation and help Milivoj, we will call it even. How about that?
That sounds about right. When it comes to the protection of children, I don't stop on anything to help them.
Neither do
And-
I.
Good, we're on the same page. In that case, do you mind helping me out with something?
That depends if I can or not. What do you need help with?
I need charcoal, incense, and herbs.
You see Father Lucian opens up one eye and he's like, I can go into the church and get that. Do you need it right now?
It would be beneficial for my general
Sure,
work,
I
yes.
can go get it. Yeah.
Oh,
Miss
thank
Belasco,
you.
would you mind helping me? She's like, you don't need me here, right?
If anything happens, I will call for you. I promise.
Okay. I'll go help. And the two of them begin making their way over towards the church again.
And I return to the group.
So, the wind becomes heavier, nearly knocking over the grave markers. However, over all of the sounds, you begin to hear as lightning strikes off in the distance, thunder rolling towards you, louder than before. And then, among all of the loud noises, you hear as one of the shovels hits something. As you continue to shovel mud away, Katya,
Yeah.
you hear a voice whisper into your ear.
You children have misbehaved. You must be punished.
It's Batman. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
I'd just like to say that we will be doing the punishing here.
Right.
Do we want to
Do we
switch
have
maps before
Isabella
we
ground?
do that?
Or...
We do. We do indeed. As we hit this map in the graveyard,
Whoa.
I would like-
What the
We're gonna
fuck
go
is
ahead.
that?
What?
we're going to go ahead and go to a break right now as we get everything set up and all that good stuff. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes for a epic battle. See you all in a
The
bit.
graveyard battle.
Too soon.
Well, hello everybody. We are back with some battle. So, with that being said, I need to turn it to battle music. Let's see. Do I have one ready?
Trial and or tribulation. Man, this thing is scary.
He
looks friendly.
All right. Well, while we do this, why don't we all roll initiative?
Yeah, ignore the 22 that's already in the chat right now.
Yeah, it's a false 22.
That was accidentally clicked before anybody. Before we were, yeah.
that's-
So just ignore that.
Loser the person.
Oh,
Natural
God.
24.
Fuck.
Oh.
No, that's fine.
Oh.
That he burned a natural 20 on an initiative.
Me and my homies hate this gargoyle-looking guy.
What do we got? What do we got? Ooh! We have some bad initiative rolls.
Okay.
This is
okay.
gonna go
Nice.
great.
I was.
Okay.
I had
Sense it.
22.
Wait, I
man.
still need to go. Let's see.
Good start.
Come
Good
on,
start.
roll 20.
And
Oof.
Wow.
Yikes.
That's okay. It's only gonna matter this first round.
all right.
It's TPK instantly.
Okay.
Fireball centered on everybody.
Yeah, that's why it's only gonna matter the first round. We're all
That's a
dead
good
afterwards.
point. You know what? That's right. That's a good point.
All right. let's see. Oh, that's right. I have a fight one here, I think. Let's.
So our initiative is as follows. We got the bad boy at 21. We got Blaire at 18. We got Ireena at 10. Katya at 10. And Johan's at 7. And I'm at 6. So,
Bringing up the rear.
who has the higher dex between Katya and Ireena? Probably Ireena.
Her initiative is higher, so probably.
Yeah.
I was just gonna let her go first based on that.
Okay. Well, here we are. That is going to be. We're gonna do. This one. We're gonna do that. Okay. Not that. We're gonna do. Where is it? That one.
This
that's
combat
gonna be
encounter,
loud.
by the way, is powered by Roll20
Caught
and Sirenscape. Sirenscape
Yeah,
for the music,
right.
Roll20 for the maps.
Let's
There you
throw
go.
some ad in there. Yeah, good call.
I
Okay.
mean, might as well.
Okay. Well, here we are. We have
I'm ready to
initiative done.
change pants.
So,
Let's go.
as Katya, you hear this whisper in your ear. I need everybody that is in this vicinity to do a wisdom saving throw as you see this ghost coming up from the ground. And you see it scream. And you see its face like ripping apart and
Good
moving
numbers. Good numbers.
in these inhumane ways.
Is this
Yeah,
a
however-
frightening thing?
What kind of
This is a
vicinity?
frightening thing,
What's the range
60
on
foot
that?
radius.
Because I
Oh,
have advantage.
like everyone.
So everyone.
That's
I
the
have
entire
advantage.
fucking town.
Everyone.
Got a 25 for
entire
Grimm.
What
I rolled a
What
17.
did you say? Yeah,
I have
that's what I was
advantage on
gonna say.
being scared because I'm a brave halfling
Cool,
boy.
cool. However, Ireena
Ireena's gonna be
is
old.
frightened, and yeah,
She's gonna get olded.
This is just like I read in the books.
This is just like M. Night Shyamalan's old.
oh god, it was so bad. All right, so
you watch
I
that
need.
piece of shit?
I heard just the synopsis, and I was like, that's so bad.
Yeah.
All right, Ireena, I need you to roll a d4, please.
This is how many decades you're gonna lose.
Hey, boss.
Zack, spoilers?
I'm guessing. I don't know.
You age
I don't know either.
30 years.
Oh, I was right. Oh no!
Crap.
I was
You just
guessing.
you feel an
My
ache in your back.
What is
You
this?
aren't coming
Oh,
Your hair's not red anymore.
You see wrinkles visibly showing on her face now. You see her hair graying from the natural red that it was. And you are now frightened
Oh my god.
of this creature.
That is
oh,
incredible.
my back. It hurts so bad. What is
Right. That is its turn. That is it.
It's
All right, and
heard
that
it was
is
a good
it.
quick change.
So,
It's a really bad time
Blaire,
to be 34.
you
from
are
now on, it's just full of back in my days. And anyway,
Yep. That's
back in my
basically
day
what it
in
is.
Barovia? Oh.
I have a feeling that I sense a rage coming on.
All right. So you begin raging as you see it yelling out. You match the scream with your own. Your eyes go red with fire as
Oh.
molten hot tears begin to come down your face. Your hair begins
do
to
it.
glow with this fire as it begins to lift up. And you are now raged. What would you like to do?
I'd like to attack. And
All
if
right.
I'm correct, I also have Divine Fury smacked on there, and I think that's just I damn it. Yep, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Let's hit it.
So you jump out of the grave, almost flying at a certain point. You see these flame wings just sprout out, and then she jumps out of the grave with with ease. You run over towards the ghost, grabbing your halberd and slice into the ghost with a 23, dealing 8 slashing and 9. Oh,
Rage.
the 2 rage, and then you got the 5 radiant damage. Okay. So 9, 10 slashing. Just looking over this. Okay, cool. So 10 slashing, you see
Oh,
it doesn't
and
do as much
Because
as you would
I
hope.
can, I'm also a nice, 10 feet away because I have range.
Sure. Okay, and then that other 5 you see deals regular damage with that radiant.
Okay.
As you cut into it, you see part of its body beginning to fall down, and you see it surprised by the attack, as if it didn't expect it to actually hit. And it looks to you.
And I look at him. No, sorry.
And he looks at me.
I'm gonna do my second attack.
With
The halberd end.
Okay.
I don't know if I need
24
to
hit.
take the divine fury off of that. I think that's just for
Yeah,
the
I think it's
first
just one per turn. So you hit with another 6 and 8. 8 damage again. My God. Okay, you see that is also halved, but you are definitely hitting. And as he looks back towards you, you and just slap him with the end of the halberd right in the face. And you see him
Okay.
grabbing onto it and looking at you. Ireena, what would you like to do?
Oh, well, I think it's past my bedtime. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
God damn it.
You did this to me,
I
Jonny.
hate it. Yes, I love it, but I hate it. But it's great.
It's a fun idea.
What do you want to do?
This stream is brought to you by Wigs.
Amazon wigs. Oh, but yeah. So, question: do my abilities all still work the same? Am I just old
Yeah.
now, or
Yeah, you're just
okay.
old.
Am
I mean,
just old?
you're going through, and it's a little bit more difficult, but it's you still have all of the skills with your blades
Yeah,
that you
you're
had before.
50, right? You're not that
50.
old.
Ish.
I'm like 55-ish, I guess. Okay, so I'm aged.
that old.
It's fine. I'm aged like fine wine. Everything is fine.
Exactly.
Ismarker
yep.
is gonna be surprised to see you.
It will be interesting for sure. So,
Okay.
Ireena,
Okay.
you are
I'm going
frightened
to.
currently.
Oh yeah, I'm frightened. So
Yes.
I need to unfrighten. Can I?
That
Wisdom
would be
saving throw or
at the
Can I
end
just
of your turn.
stop
okay?
being frightened?
Can I crimson right? Because I have to move away, right, when I'm frightened.
No, with frightened,
Or-
you just can't move closer.
Oh, okay.
Here,
I'm-
I'll copy and paste it into the
Okay.
chat so that you can hear.
I will stand my ground then. I'm going to stand my ground and I don't know what you did to my back, but and she just like cuts her hand on her blade and it just lights
Okay.
up with fire and radiant. It's like actually yeah, radiant.
Radiant, okay.
Radiant
So it
is just
begins showing off this bright light. It's
So
it's glowing with this white intensity.
you devil. You're gonna regret this. And she I think that's all I can do really, so
Okay, I need you to do a
because
wisdom save.
okay. I can't attack, right, while being frightened?
You could attack if you have a ranged attack, but it would be disadvantage.
I do have a ranged attack.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna ranged attack with my whip.
Ooh. How far does a whip reach?
I think it's
Because I believe
I think it's 10, but I could be
okay,
wrong.
he's 15 feet away.
Ah, shoot!
Unfortunately.
I got a hand crossbow.
Oh, that is a one-handed weapon, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
then,
like
yeah,
on
you'd be
your
able
hand.
to. You'd be able to, yeah.
At
So go
disadvantage,
ahead
right?
and yes, with disadvantage.
Okay, we're still gonna do it.
Okay. Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit.
Okay.
So you see, as the ghost looks deeply at Blaire with rage, he looks up for just a minute as you say that you're gonna regret this, and he just moves out of the way while staring at you, and then returns looking at Blaire.
Don't you worry, my next one is going to hit. And then I try to make another wisdom saving throw, and that's my turn, I guess.
Sure, yeah. Wisdom saving throw. Katya,
Yeah.
you are up. Oof.
Oh,
Nope.
well, it
Even
didn't
more
matter
so.
anyways.
3. No.
Alright. I'm gonna jump out of this hole
Okay.
and get up in his face.
Spider climb up. No
Yup.
problem.
So here's a technicality I wonder about. If my sword is like inscribed with a magical rune,
Uh-huh.
Does that make it a magic weapon effective against ghosts?
It would have to specifically say that, I think.
Well, didn't do that,
Mhm.
but it was worth asking. So
Yeah.
I guess instead, I'm just gonna hit him with my sword.
Okay, sounds
It's a
good.
13 hit.
A 13, unfortunately, does not hit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As you turn around, you focus more on getting out of the grave, and you bring up your longsword as a last-second ditch effort to attack, but it's kind of flying up a little too high, and you just miss it. Is there
Get
anything else
down
you want
here
to do
and
with your turn?
fight me. And yeah, that's all I've got for now.
Okay, Johans, you were up.
I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
That's 20 feet. As I run, I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
Okay. So
Which,
there are now 4 of you.
and then I'm gonna. Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoops. That one. Bam.
Cool.
Nice. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to tell Jeff to move. I can't move Jeff. To move in front of the monster.
Okay.
And the order
Shovel.
is that while this creature is still alive, I want Jeff to try to block his view with the shovel.
Okay. All right. It's gonna be a tough one, but you can definitely.
It is
you
not
issue
it is not an
command.
attack,
Sure.
and it is something a basic servant should be able to do, which is
Absolutely.
all the parameters
I-
the spell give me.
Yes.
And then from
I'm
the side,
with
I'm
you.
just gonna go. You go, Jeff.
All right, Grimm.
I am gonna cast Bless,
Okay.
Bless you.
and I
Shoot gets on tight.
am going to do it on Ireena, Blaire, and Katya.
Okay.
You guys all get an extra D4.
Nice.
Hashtag bless.
Okay.
Bless your heart.
Ireena, Katya, and Blaire. Put a little thing on your token so that we know. Cool. All right, going forward, it is. Is that the end of your turn? Grimm.
And then I am going to run and get covered kind of behind this grave.
Okay. Sounds good. And that is the end of your turn then.
It is.
Okay. Just fixing something real quick on. Cool. All right, 1 second. Cool.
This stream brought to you by Roll20.
I was fixing up Siren Escape so that we have a different thing of battle music instead of just that one. Cool. All right. Now, it is Radovan's turn. Radovan looking towards Blaire, and then back at Katya, who is now just in front of him.
There is a shovel also in his way.
There was a shovel also in his way.
He's like, oh.
That is right.
Shovel.
He is going to. You see this cloud of darkness coming away from his body, making it impossible to see. As a thick layer of darkness covers everyone inside of this. And you just hear, as the wind continues to move, you hear as lightning strikes further away from you. But that is its turn. Blaire.
It's been a while since I've used a thing. I'm trying to remember how. 10 foot.
I'm gonna move this back. Cool.
Let's see. I want to get.
You are currently blinded, by the way.
Okay, but I can still move.
You can still move.
I want to do a thing that I know will hurt him, but it might hurt other people too.
Okay.
So I wanted to do my radiant consumption.
Okay.
Knowing that there were 2 friends I'm gonna yell, "Stay back!" To my friends. I'm going to move what I believe to be 10 feet away from
Sure.
my friends, which may or may not be accurate, and do radiant consumption.
Okay. As that happens, Johans, from this ball of darkness, you see fire erupt out like a blast. And there's just this pulse of fire that just continues to... of fire just completely engulfing in front of you.
I am so glad that nothing
Please ping the radiant consumption for the chat so that I can read through it. Because I believe... okay, so that is your action to do that, I believe, right? Yeah, your action. Yeah. And then at the end of each of your turns, you and each creature within 10 feet of you takes radiant damage. In addition, once on each of your turns, you can deal an extra radiant damage to the target. Cool. Okay, at the end of your turn is when people take damage. Cool.
So it's 2 radiant damage. I only get 1 because I'm resistant. But
Sure.
sorry, everyone else.
It's 2 radiant damage?
It's
your
half
level.
of my level rounded up. I
Half
think.
of your level rounded up. Okay, so
And
then,
yeah.
you guys are 4, so then 2. Cool, okay.
It also makes it right, you might have already done that. Makes it bright light and dim light. I don't know if that counteracts or anything.
No.
Which is fine if it doesn't. It's not why I was doing it anyway. So.
Yeah.
No,
Jeff
the
is dead.
the
Johans, you
extra
can
radiant
see that
damage is your level.
What's that?
It says is equal to your level.
I thought it said half my level.
So
that's the one. That's the one that's in addition on once at your turns, you deal an extra radiant damage to one target when you deal damage. But the radiant damage from 10 feet is half the level rounded up. It's right above that.
Gotcha.
So
Jeff
that is
dead,
your
by the
turn.
way.
Then, do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
I mean, part of me wants to swing wildly in a 10 feet radius.
Keep in mind, your rage goes away unless you take damage or unless you attack something.
Well, she just took damage, so.
I did
That
take.
is true. So then you are still good.
Cheat
Never mind. So you
system.
don't have to wildly attack.
Okay. I'm just going to.
It's up to you.
Let's see. I moved. Yeah, I'm not gonna move much. Cause is this a shovel? Is that what this is?
That is a shovel. Yes,
All
it
right.
Who
is.
is dead now, by the way? Or at
It's a
least
dead
he
shovel.
At the end of the turn.
Okay.
Jeff
I
will be-
think
Because
that's
he
it.
has 1 HP.
I mean, but he's not really doing much. He's trying to put up a shovel in a completely dark area. So
Well, he wouldn't be blinded. He would. We don't know what's summoning. Right?
sure.
No. That's my turn.
Blaire.
He's
That's
dead
it.
anyway.
And he dead. Poof. All right. I need
Jeff.
Katya. Oh, Katya, you take 2 radiant damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
As you feel this burning sensation pulsing from your left.
Is what it is.
Ireena,
Does she count?
you are completely covered in darkness. You do not see anything next to you.
I can't see anything.
That means you can move closer. You don't see.
That is true. That is very true. You cannot see anything, which means they are not in line of sight, which means that you can
the-
technically move forward.
Thanks,
Does the
Radovan.
frighten? Does that mean that the frightened is there, but because I can't see it, I'm not? Or is it that?
So nothing happens from the frightened part anymore. You still are
Okay.
at disadvantage because you have blind sight. Or I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are
yeah.
blinded.
I'm blinded.
Yeah.
It's like in those horror movies when the light goes out and everybody keeps walking forward. They're still terrified.
Question.
Because they don't know that it's there. They still go.
Question. My rapier is like aglow with a radiance. No. Okay. Cool.
Nothing.
Just wondering.
Unless it needs to
Yeah.
be specific.
This is
Asking for a
advanced
friend.
darkness.
This is advanced darkness.
Advanced. Shoot.
Mega dark.
I need
This
advanced.
is advanced darkness.
Well, I can't see anything, so I'm going to ready an action.
Okay.
I'm going to ready an attack with my rapier if this thing gets close enough to me, basically.
Okay.
Because I can't see anything, so she
Sure.
would just stand her ground and be like very alert and very like, oh my god, I swear if you come near me, I'm gonna slice you.
Sure. Go ahead and do a wisdom save.
Okay.
At a D4.
And Katya, you are up.
Yup.
Thank you.
It really
Was that a
rides on this
cat?
D4.
14!
Hey,
Do I say
14. Rolled a 10, got a 4 on the D4.
Woo!
That is a save. You
I was
were
gonna
no
say,
longer
hey, 14. That doesn't pass.
frightened. Yeah, right.
Bless.
Hey, you fucking suck. You're still frightened. No.
She's
Hey, you're still shit in your pants. Ah, no.
All right,
You're
Katya.
still old though, yeah.
All right. Can I try and sniff out where this guy is, or if he's moved at all?
Absolutely,
I
you
do.
can. Go ahead and do a perception check.
Okay. I want to point out that because of this rune that I have, it gives me advantage on perception checks. Nope,
Okay.
not that one. This one.
Rune of the Vampire Hunter.
While wearing and carrying an object described
Yep.
as rune, you have advantage on wisdom
Cool.
and perception checks. So I'll
Okay.
get that out of the way. Where the hell's my perception? Bam!
So you have advantage with a
10.
10.
Oh,
And a
It is
D4.
the
less,
highest.
though.
D4.
Oh, a
Yeah,
D4.
14.
So 14. Okay. Let me do a stealth check.
What the hell is this motherfucker?
Oop, rolled off the table. That is a natural one. So, you immediately hear. Hasn't moved.
Okay, great.
Just right next to you, you hear.
He farts.
As if, yeah, he makes a big old dookie right in front of you. You can smell it too. No, you can hear him beginning to breathe quicker, as if he's getting ready to attack.
Okay. I just yell at, he's in the same spot. He hasn't moved, and I'm gonna swing at him. Bam.
Ireena,
Yes.
using your perception in this
D4.
situation
Not gonna help.
would be
It's literally not gonna
your
help at all.
action.
Using my perception. Oh, I
No,
see.
to Katya. Using your
Really?
perception
Oh.
in this case, you were taking time to listen in
Alright,
instead of taking time to, try and attack.
sure. Eh,
So,
anyway,
but
so-
using that, Ireena, you are now able to figure out, oh, he's in the same spot. You can do your hand crossbow attack if you would like. Oh,
Ooh.
unless, I guess you were using your reaction to hold your turn.
If he,
so.
if he came near me, if he came in my range, because I can't see
So-
anything, and she's just like, if I shoot, I could shoot I could shoot one of my friends. So that
Okay,
was kind of
that's
why
fine.
I didn't do that.
Okay.
One.
Johans.
Okay,
You now know
so
that he is in the same spot as yelled by Katya. You see this dark orb where no light is getting out of.
So I'm assuming, right? Johans is smart. He would know that the monster inside would, in theory, be able to see. Otherwise, they would not have remained in the darkness, right? So I'm going to cast Fog Cloud, which I called Mist Cloud.
Okay.
Which a point within range, I create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered at one point. The area is heavily obscured.
Okay.
I'm going to put it. I don't have I think I have a marker. I think.
Grab one. It's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
Okay. 20-foot radius. Hey, there you go.
Damn.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
put it
wherever you would like.
there because I know it's in the
Okay.
same spot. So
Okay.
it is now also heavily obscured,
Okay.
which should, at least for everybody, should neutralize the darkness effect.
Sure.
That's what
Okay. All right. Is that
and
your turn?
then I'm going to just kinda move over there.
Okay. So as you're running past these gravestones, you let out this giant cold breath, and as it comes out, you see the fog beginning to encompass this large vicinity. Almost like the mist that you see everywhere else in Barovia, it hangs and stays there, heavily obscuring everything that's in it. So that is your turn. Grimm, you are up.
I poked my head up to look. I was like, what the
You hear Katya say that he's in the same spot.
I will run back this way.
Okay.
Say, guys, lure him out of the darkness.
Okay.
And then I will hold my action to shoot something if it comes out that's not
Oh.
friendly.
Pretty circle.
All right. Its turn.
Hit me.
Unfortunately, it still has regular attack because of blind sight. So, as
I
it
figured as much.
as it's right over Katya. Katya, you feel possibly. Let's see what we get. Does a 17 hit you, Katya?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Sure doesn't.
You instinctively put up your shield and you feel this scratch on the other side of it, and you like, whew, you had just put it up as this thing attacked you, as you heard it beginning to ready an attack, and you hear, and it is going to try and do its second attack, and unfortunately, that is a 12. It does not hit. You feel its hands beginning to come towards your shoulders, but you push up with both your arms, and the arms do not touch you. And you kind of back away instinctively, and you hear, Blaire, you were up.
So if I can hear it, I want to like try to attack in the. Well, he said it didn't move, so I'm gonna attack where
Sure. Yeah.
it was.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay. 19 to hit. Actually, disadvantage because you still are blinded. It's hard to actually get a good hit on it. So, unfortunately, with the
A D4 is not going to make a difference.
I get a
here.
reroll. I have a reroll.
Okay.
Can I use
Okay.
a reroll? I don't
Wanna
know if
use
it's gonna
that
be
reroll?
better, but
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. A 16 on this one does hit.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Yay.
So
Whoever
we'll
gave
take
me
that. We'll take that rerolls damage. Actually, okay. This is a good discussion to have. If we reroll, should we take that damage or the first damage rolled?
Probably the damage with it, right? I mean,
Sure. I think that's fair. I just wanted to see what the.
so it
Yeah,
would be
that's
like
fine.
a full reroll. If
Sure.
I'm understanding.
Yeah. I think that's. a
I
good
don't
call.
care either
Yeah.
way, but
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
cool.
fine.
So
You
it
choose
goes
which
with that
damage.
reroll. So 19 damage. 11 of that is slashing. Okay. And then it is the next one is. Oh, you have radiant consumption on that one too. So then
Jonny-
we have
yes.
Just-
Is that
just-
did it already
just
add that?
a-
Yes, it did. Okay.
3 and 4. So that is a total of 7.
I don't know if
Radiant
it comes. I don't know if it comes into play, but fog cloud, because if it has blind sense, I don't know how it works with heavily obscured.
Blind
But
sight is
people
just
would
you
have-
get to see within
But
a
people,
radius of.
okay, well then, So I guess it wouldn't count as blinded. Would
He's
it?
Daredevil.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
Because if he was if the air if he
If even if they're blinded, they'd be able to hear what's going on. That's basically what blind sense is.
think of like Toph.
okay
from-
no I was
Yeah.
just going off of the fact that a heavily
Daredevil.
obscured area would give the people attacking somebody in that area advantage.
Yes, but they're already
But if
they
they're-
can't
yeah.
see themselves. They're blinded, so they don't get advantage. It's just disadvantage straight.
Well, that's what I mean. Wouldn't it be nullified because they get advantage but also disadvantage, or is that not how you rule it?
No, only because everybody is blinded, and I would say that even with the fog cloud, they can't see that fog cloud. It doesn't obscure anything. So I would say that doesn't really add to that effect at all. It's they are blinded, and that is that. You get what I'm saying?
So the fog cloud is just not affecting the enemy at all.
No.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
all I was.
Yeah,
thinking.
because I thought that you were casting it so that the enemy didn't see through it, right?
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like, or at least from what you can hear on the outside of it, it seems like it doesn't do anything. Luckily, though, they didn't hit, so
That's
you
fair.
guys are
I
getting
just-
lucky on those rolls.
Just making
but-
sure, because
Yeah. No worries. Okay, so then Blaire did that. What did I say for the... Oh, I already did the damage. Is that the end of your turn?
I have my bonus action, which will be the second
Okay.
one. I'm gonna
All
take
right.
the. So divine fury is only on the first one, right?
Correct. It's
Yes,
one time.
okay.
Actually, both of them are the radiant consumption and the
Okay, yeah.
divine fury.
So I took those
this
off.
is just a regular attack.
Yeah, I took them off, so that should work now.
Unfortunately, an 8 does not hit.
Okay,
even
that's
with a
fine.
bless.
Oh yeah, I forgot about bless.
I would have let you know.
End of my turn, so he takes 2 damage.
Oh, right.
I
Forgot about
take
that.
1 damage, and sorry, Katya, you take 2
Katya.
more.
Okay.
I'll heal you after
All right.
this.
Did I take another 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Ireena,
Yes.
it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I am not afraid anymore.
No, you are not.
Okay. I would
Love
like
that for
to.
you.
I love that for me too. I am going to bonus action, Crimson Right, my hand crossbow. So I've got
Okay.
now rapier and hand crossbow.
Sure, sure.
Also I forgot to roll. I roll 1d4. I'm so sorry. I forgot to roll it.
Yeah. So go ahead and do 2d4.
Yeah. Oh, one.
Ooh,
I'll take
nice.
that.
A 1. That's nice.
Love that for me.
And
4 and a 2.
a 2.
Take that.
Nice.
Very
Okay,
nice.
only 3 damage.
Nice,
So you
okay.
prick your finger with the bolt that you had just reloaded into the hand crossbow, and as that happens, you feel a warm energy just next to you as the crossbow glows with radiant
Yeah.
energy.
And I'm gonna get in here. Oop. And have room for one more.
So as
Oh
you're
wait, I
standing
can't
there,
see. Fuck, I can't see. Just kidding. I can't see, right?
I mean, you can
oh
you
no,
can
I
fumble
know that.
through.
I know he hasn't moved. I know he hasn't moved.
Sure. Yeah, and Blaire wasn't there to begin with. That makes sense.
Okay.
As you're standing here getting that set, you feel the warmth from the radiant energy on your crossbow, but
Yeah.
you also feel a very, very hot fire coming from your left. And as you run towards the ghost in front of you, you get engulfed in this flame, and you continue forward just next to the ghost, and you are free to do your action.
What was the fire about?
The fire is the radiant consumption happening
Oh,
That's
from,
me.
from
I'm
Blaire.
the fire.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Oh.
It me. It
I'm
me.
lit.
All right, what do you want to do?
Oh. Okay. Do I take damage from that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Cool.
Not yet.
It's
Not
quite
yet.
warm.
Soon.
Okay. Okay. This time I'm going to strike you.
Disadvantage
21?
because you're blinded.
Oh shoot. Let me
Everybody is
just
still blinded.
D4.
Oh yeah,
14
D4.
just hits.
Thank you. Oh.
So, with a 14, you hit with that 6 piercing damage.
Oh,
You
and
strike into him, and you do your radiant
1d4?
damage.
3 radiant
Okay.
damage.
So that 6 is reduced, and then that 3 is a regular attack. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
And that is your turn? Yes, because you
Can
use
I
your bonus
attack
action
twice?
for the
Or
at 5th level you can, I think. But you used your
Oh,
bonus
yeah.
action to
That's right,
imbue
yeah.
the hand crossbow and then
That's
your
right,
regular
yeah,
action
yeah.
to attack. So,
I'm a dual wielder. That's right.
yup. All right, Katya.
Yeah.
You blocked 2 attacks towards you.
Oh yeah,
What
I
would you
did.
like to do now?
I'm going to activate my vampiric gift.
Okay.
So on each of my turns, I'm going to pick one of my attacks with a weapon deals an extra d6,
Okay.
and I'm going to hit him.
Okay. 14 just
Oh, okay. I hit
hits.
him.
Oh, and a natural 20 with. Ooh.
I don't care. I'm just happy. I hit him.
Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, it's the disadvantage, so the 14, but it still hits.
But it hits.
And you deal that 5 slashing damage, and
Plus
then what else?
1
Plus that, that 1. And what is that damage?
sword.
At the start of so dumb.
Just as an extra
You can
1d6
attack-
damage.
It's just an. Okay, just an extra 1d6.
Yeah,
Okay,
1d6
perfect. So
sword
then that
damage.
is total of 6 damage, which gets halved. Okay. All right.
Oh. Wait.
What's up?
Yup. And then I'm going to invoke my rune of the
Okay.
Vampire Hunter.
All right.
That again. So,
So you're
I
invoking
need
it. You hit a creature on an attack. You can invoke it to Fiery Shackles. Nice. The target takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage, and you must succeed on a strength save or be restrained for 1 minute. Wow. All right.
Nice.
So 6 damage radiant, and give me that strength save.
Okay. It is radiant damage, and it needs to do a strength save. Okay, let's see.
That is strong as fuck. This is a strong ghost.
That's a 12. What is your DC?
That's a great question.
I think it's your Constitution. Con plus 8 plus con plus proficiency bonus.
That would be 8 plus con. It'd be 14.
14. It doesn't pass. However, I do have a D4.
Oh shit! You son of a bitch.
Ziggy, 14. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Breaks out of those shackles.
You cannot get rid of me that easily.
So, unfortunately, it is not restrained, and he breaks out of that shackle. So
it was
happy
cool while
for
it
you.
lasted.
It was cool
it was
while
cool
it lasted.
while it lasted.
And
now,
nobody saw it.
And nobody saw it, yeah.
Did you guys see that
Johans.
wicked cool thing I did to the goat?
I don't think not even you saw it.
No,
You don't know if it
man.
worked or not.
Everybody
Did
would have
it
seen
work?
it potentially if after my turn.
So many girls were watching.
All right.
This is gonna be a waste of a turn. I'm gonna keep concentration on the cloud
Okay.
just in case.
Sure.
I don't think it's gonna help anyway. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that. I don't know that it has blind sense. So I would logically just be like, I'm helping. But I'm gonna try to Jeff touch.
Okay. Sending out your
making a range
magical hand.
I'm doing
right?
these. Boom.
And you have disadvantage,
Oh, that's a
but even then,
disadvantage,
it
yeah.
wouldn't hit with a 12, unfortunately. And the Jeff's touch misses. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
You're just gonna lean on the tombstone, like, well, I guess I just gotta wait.
Okay. Grimm.
I am going to yell out and cast suggestion. And I'm going to say, drop the darkness and show yourself.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
is the darkness a
Nothing-
concentration spell?
Nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
Johnny?
So, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
I don't think we know. Bill.
Oh, just making sure that Johnny does that. If it is,
What's up?
he doesn't forget that. Oh, I was mentioning that I was asking if darkness was a concentration spell, because if it is, he should have run Constitution saving throws for when he got hit.
It is in the spell.
Okay, so
But for this,
that's fine. Yeah,
it's like an
The
innate
ghost
thing.
is a cool guy.
yeah. I'm just making sure because I forget too. So I
You're
just
good.
want to.
Yeah. Thank
just
you
in
for
case.
reminding me.
I'm amazed you didn't. I mean, maybe you did just homebrew this thing immune to suggestion. It wouldn't surprise me.
After the werewolves, he's like,
After the werewolf
I
thing.
mean,
You motherfuckers.
he's like, from now on, every mob is.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
this is suggestion proof.
Yeah. Charm.
It is now
Actually.
Radovan's turn. Katya. Actually, let's see. Yeah, Katya. Please do a charisma saving throw.
All right.
Never good.
You gonna get aged.
Heck yeah.
Yo! I was scrolled way up. I didn't see it until.
Natural fucking 20.
Hell yeah.
Let's
22
go.
total.
Love that for you.
Fucking hate this ghost. Can't charm me.
All right. Well, nothing happens.
I'm like,
Smacked
I like-
again.
I'm like waiting for another hit. I have my shield up, and we just kind of stand still for like
You
10
feel-
seconds, just like.
As
You can't get rid of me that easily.
and you feel your body begin to tense up. Your arms can't move, but you shrug it off, and you feel something get released out of you, as if they were trying to fucking possess you.
That ain't fucking anything.
Blaire,
Super easy.
you are up.
And no one saw it.
Unfortunately, a 10 doesn't hit. You do have bless.
Bless is a D4.
Yep.
D4.
It is a.
Yep.
Still have a chance to hit him.
Roll max
Have
4.
a chance. Have a chance.
Everybody else is rolling
Unfortunately,
a 4.
13 does not hit. You swing your halberd, but it goes wide as if it had moved at this point.
But does this hit?
A 20 does hit. And you, as you
Smack it
swing
on the
wide,
backswing.
you pick your halberd back up and try and hit it with the back end of it. That is
And I do get the Radiant and the Divine Fury because I didn't hit the first one, right?
Correct, yeah.
Cool.
So that is 8 damage radiant, 9 damage without. Okay.
And it
Okay,
takes
perfect.
2 more.
It takes 2 more because of the
And
radiant consumption.
So do my
I
friends.
love it. Ireena and Katya, you both take 2 radiant damage.
Sure.
That's fine.
Okay. Ireena, you are up.
All right. I still cannot see this thing, right? But I know it's
No.
there. I've been like
Darkness is
hearing
still
the
up.
sounds of battle going on around me
Mhm.
very close. So
Yep.
I just lash out in front of me with my rapier.
Okay.
I have a deep whip, right? I'm blessed.
Yes, you are.
Bless. Bless.
15 hits.
You bless.
Oh wait, hold on. You have to do
Oh, disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Shoot, that's right. Let me put
It's gonna hit
disadvantage on
anyway.
actually.
Just roll higher.
It's
Sure.
it's gonna hit anyway. Don't worry. Look, watch.
Hits anyway.
Oh!
The 25 goes back to that 12, which brings it to a 15. So that's 7 piercing damage. Go ahead and roll your radiant damage.
Oh, it's a 1, but
Ooh,
whatever.
just
I'll
a
take
1.
it.
That's okay.
1.
All right. Taking
And
that 7. Cool. Okay.
I attack again.
Yeah. And you get to
And I
attack
attack
again with
again.
your hand crossbow.
And can I attack again with my rapier? That's my, or is it just my hand crossbow?
It has to be the offhand.
Okay, offhand. Okay, my hand crossbow.
Is a natural 1. Unfortunately, that does not hit. It jams and something is wrong and you cannot even see what it is.
Oh, what the heck?
So, that's the end of your turn. Katya,
Yeah.
you were up.
I'm gonna try and hit him with my sword.
Okay. All right.
Does a 14 hit?
14 just hits.
Okay. Which of these damages do you want to take?
Oh god, I'll give you the first one since that's the first one you rolled and they're
Sure.
both the same roll. So
That's
a 7 of slashing plus your regular d6 as well, right?
Oh yeah. Another 1.
Just a 1. So that's
Another
8.
1, baby.
So it takes that 4 damage. Okay, Johans.
man. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Shatter. I'm gonna drop concentration on my fog cloud, and then cast Shatter.
Okay, how about this? I am going to.
Are we bargaining now?
Yeah, we are. Because you don't know where your friends are.
But I do know where the enemy is.
No,
Correct.
do we?
Well, he hasn't
Well,
moved, so yeah.
He hasn't
I
moved.
mean,
I'm going off of the premise.
based off
that
of
he-
that
What we're
first
doing-
perception check.
Okay,
Well, we still been hitting him.
so this is where it was before, right?
So if he
Okay.
wasn't there anymore, I would say something.
Go ahead and place your radius on the circle.
I mean, okay. I mean, I would know to put it behind the enemy, so the tip of it would hit the place where
You're
I
going
want
for
it to
the
be.
tip of it? Okay.
What's the tip?
I say, yeah, just the tip. Because I can position it. It's a 10-foot radius.
You can
that I
precision
just-
it, but I just want you to put it on without hitting somebody.
I mean, you should have done that
I also
beforehand,
want that.
sir. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it there.
You're putting it right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Move it back over.
I don't know why I thought that was gonna be bigger.
Okay.
Nice, a 10-foot radius. Oh, radius? Is it
Well,
a
I mean,
radius
that's
or
pretty
is it
much
a...
the same idea. That's the same idea.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
sphere.
All right, and the reveal of the century. You hit nobody.
Nice.
All right, cool. So, go ahead.
This is
And
like
Wait, I hit
fucking
nobody?
battle
Shatter?
shit.
What?
That was pretty cool though.
You didn't hit any friends.
except you hit the bad guy. That's fine.
Good.
Oh.
All right, so I would like you to do your attack.
Needs to make a Constitution
Oh,
14
16 thunder.
Heck
or be
yeah.
hit by 16. Cold, actually.
Oh, cold, right? Because
Because I'm a cold
So-
boy.
you cast shatter, and as you do, ice spikes shoot up from the ground, piercing into this enemy.
Do you want me to pin the spell so you know what it does? Or he needs to make the
as
DC.
that happens, nothing. It seems that it is immune to cold damage.
No, actually he isn't.
Resistance is fine, but immunity, there's nothing.
Right? That is
Unfortunately. So as the ice spikes shoot out from the
I'm
ground,
you guys are fucked. I'm.
You just
unfortunately
leave.
it
Yeah,
does
not too
no
bad.
damage. And we are back
This
into
is
the round
100% a
Grimm.
homebrew character to make all of the wizards pointless.
I
I'm
swear,
glad you made an
like the
ice
immunities
mage.
and all that stuff, I didn't touch. I didn't touch those. Like, so charmed, didn't touch it. That's just a thing.
Oh,
So, anyways, I'm not gonna fuck you guys that hard.
Well,
Ah,
you're
but
doing
you,
it now.
you didn't have to.
Well, unintentionally.
Would Johans know this now, or would he not be aware that this is happening?
You didn't hear any reaction whatsoever. So you might be able to know. I would say that you would probably know that it didn't hit, because you would expect some sort of a reaction.
Okay. Oh, in that case, I'm gonna just shout it out to the group as with the rest of at the end
Sure,
of my
sure, sure.
turn.
Cold damage, nothing.
Yeah, I'm useless. Sorry, it's new to cold damage.
If you guys run out of the darkness, I mean, I can't say for sure, but I imagine it probably won't stay there. I yell out,
Sure.
and I'll hold my action again.
sorry, I can't
Okay.
hear you. I'm raging.
That's fine.
Yep. All right.
Wait, you can't hear while you're raging?
I don't know. Probably could.
Tunnel
Oh.
vision.
Tunnel vision. Yep.
No, she's just going.
Okay.
Then Blaire, you can hit him real hard. If you, because you could see him outside the darkness.
Hit hard? Okay.
Sprints out
Let
of
me
it. No.
see.
And then I'll move over here.
Ireena,
Yes.
please do a charisma saving throw.
It just recovered its ability to possess. I think.
That sucks.
A normal
A regular charisma save.
with a
If-
D4?
D4. But I think you pass.
D4.
You can never be too safe. That's a 17?
You pass the charisma save. Damn.
Have you not done enough to me? Look at me.
Blaire,
Okay.
what would you like to do for your turn?
I was gonna move, but I also don't want to hit Johans with my stuff.
Well, you don't know where I am.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. Let me,
So move wherever you were gonna go.
because I'm not leaving his zone. So if I went behind him,
Sure. Yeah, if you went right here.
yeah. Oh, sweet.
Cool. Yeah, you are out of the darkness. As you run towards, you're trying to get into a better position, and as you come out, you are able to see, and you see this cloud of mist that is currently dissipating, and you see this giant just area
Thing.
of ice spikes in the ground. You run
Interesting.
around those and make your way around the ghost, which you can't currently see, but you know where the position is.
Mm-hmm.
So you are... I
So it's
guess
still
in this sense-
disadvantage, but or
yeah, because you can't see them.
that's what I
They're
figured.
basically like invisible in this case, so yeah. 15 hits.
Yes.
And that is a whopping 24 damage.
Whoa.
14, 16. Oh my god. 16 damage.
But
How do you
wait,
want to do this? Because, like, it is not surviving that.
all right, because I had another attack. I kind of just, I mean, I wouldn't know where the head is, but like if I
Sure.
beheaded it, that would be pretty cool.
Mhm.
As I
Okay,
scream
cool.
with rage.
So, oh, even better. Okay, so you're running out, and as you see these ice spikes, you see them beginning to melt from just how hot you are. As you slide just next to it, you jump up and swipe with your halberd, and as you do, you just feel a physical body in front of you cut through the top of it, and the darkness goes. You see the scared face of Ireena alongside Katya as the floating body of the ghost floats there for a second, moving, turns around towards you, and like an anime, half of its the top half of its body falls down one way and the other part of its body falls the other,
Rad.
and it is dead.
That was really good.
Am I? Do I feel
see,
that?
Blaire,
I feel
what
I'm
happens
old, right?
when you step out of the darkness?
And into the light?
You hit hard.
I did
So-
hit hard.
With combat subsiding, you all stand here in the graveyard, the almost completely dug out grave just near you, and the ghost in front of you just disappears. What would you all like to do?
I'm going to sit down.
I can actually feel that I'm
also gonna
old,
sit
right?
down.
You can feel that you're old. You all see Ireena has wrinkles and a slight hunch. Slight, not too much. But her demeanor has changed for sure.
Oh my god, Ireena, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. That ghost, it took years off of my life. This is incredibly frustrating.
That is awful. There has to be a way to reverse this. We'll find a way.
Would-
We'll find a way to reverse this.
We have to
Would I
find a
be
way
able
to
to know?
reverse this.
From my studies, if there's a way to reverse this effect or what this effect is.
Go ahead and do
or
an
anything.
Arcana check.
Not to ruin the moment, but I'm just imagining redoing the art, and there's just Granny. Sorry, Ireena.
18.
Sorry.
An 18. There is cleric magic that can reverse it. It's powerful magic, though. It's
not-
something
and
that
it's
is out
way
of reach,
outside my reach. Yeah.
outside of reach of anybody in the party, even Grimm.
Well, I
You
wouldn't
can
know
find
that
a
part, but
professional.
that makes sense.
I
I'm going to start meditating. I'm gonna take a short rest.
Cast suggestion. Ireena, you feel younger.
Well, it'll last for 8 hours.
Just use some anti-aging cream. He's meditating. I would like to just kind of lay on the ground and basically kind of nap because I'm spent.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm just getting some spells back with our arcane recovery is what I'm
Yeah, I get
going for.
nothing from a short rest. I just thought it'd be funny to take a nap.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. I'm just letting
So-
Jonny know that I'm
Yeah.
that I'm doing
I
this.
got you.
We
On
got
two
to
level
the
ones.
coffin, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
I was gonna jump in the hole and open it up next.
Okay. You open up the coffin and you see a elderly woman laid to rest, her eyes closed.
That's not
And-
what I expected.
In her hand, you see a golden locket, just barely visible. The piece of the loop where the chain usually goes
Okay.
is just visible.
I call up to Grimm. I say, "What are we supposed to take the locket or leave it here?"
I think we are instructed to destroy it by the caretaker, but
Okay.
can you open it?
I look down at the body and I say, I'm really sorry about this, and I'll pull the locket out of her hands.
You pull the locket loose, and It is a solid gold locket. It looks pristine.
Can I pop it open?
As you pop it open, whatever was inside of here is no longer in this. It is covered in dirt and slime. A stark opposite of what was outside on the inside.
Yeah.
It reminds you of Death House, when you had finally come to the realization that everything you had seen that was clean is, in fact, dirty and dark.
I just, hold it up out of the hole, and I say, I don't think this will be a problem for us anymore.
Can you bring it over here?
I just, toss it in whatever toward
It
either
lands
one of
near
them, and I'll climb out of the... Oh, I guess I have spider climb. I don't need my fucking hands. Whatever, I'll climb out of the hole.
I want to cast prestidigitation on the inside and clean it.
It does not clean.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna close the coffin and start reburying.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
At around this time, Miss Belasco and Father Lucian come back, and they are carrying a small sack. Father Lucian is carrying a small sack, while Miss Belasco is just walking next to him, and they look over. You did it.
We did it.
Oh, thank God. Destroy it. Let's get rid of this.
I think it's already ineffective. I believe the evil's been taken out of it. I could be wrong.
How could you be? No. I am not taking any chances. Destroy it.
I can't be certain.
That's kind of what I was waiting for.
Oh, I've magic.
Do
if we take
persuasion check.
Okay.
Just to see if you can get...
Nan.
No. I want it destroyed. I don't care if you can do it with magic. I want it destroyed. That is the only way that we can be sure that it is done.
Oh, you are an expert on these things?
I...
All of a sudden?
You can't be too
How can
careful,
we
Ireena.
be sure that it is still...
Oh, yes,
that
this
it is gone unless the thing that is keeping it here is gone.
Johan's dropped
Dead.
it on the ground.
Destroyed.
I'm gonna do what Grimm said, but I'm also gonna say, I mean, we buried corpses even though the people inside of them are gone. So that's not really solid logic.
Destroy
I
it.
sacred flame it.
Okay.
And I hit it with my sword.
Sure. And with
And
a
my
group
axe.
effort... Shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I love it. I hate it.
Wizards
I
are
couldn't
not
resist it.
proficient in axes.
So,
He's
with a
multi-class.
group effort, especially
Johan
with
pulls out
Johan's
his only
axe.
dagger and goes and just
I'm
stabs
thinking
him.
like Ron Weasley in Deathly Hallows, hitting the fucking... Bam!
Yep.
Smash it.
With everybody working together, you were able to break the locket, and as you do, cracking into it, you see the locket itself break apart in half and then turn into this black sort of sludge.
Oh,
You
man.
see the grass underneath beginning to sizzle, even in this rain. As it slowly eats away, it begins dissolving into the ground, and it is no longer visible.
Alright,
at
I
this,
take it back. We definitely should have destroyed that. You're right.
She looks over to Ireena. Guess I was an expert. Now,
Yeah.
I
Back
Yes,
up
you
to
were
the
an
way.
expert. I guess we were an expert too. As I said, it was a ghost. And it aged me. You're welcome. Sorry, she's angry. I'm not angry.
She's just old.
Father,
It's okay.
Father
Good.
Lucian. Do
you
have
see
my...
Miss Belasco just kind of shaking her head, and she turns around and begins walking away, while Father Lucian looks to both of them and looks to you, Johans.
Hello.
Yes?
Did you bring me the things that you asked for?
Yes. I don't know how much of a use it would be anymore, but this sack.
This is going to be very helpful.
It is filled with 10 gold pieces worth
Fuck.
of
Paper.
incense and all that good stuff.
Great.
It's wrapped
That
in
means I
paper
can-
too.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. You just throw it in. It's a quick reload for Find Familiar.
Noise. Okay. Do you mind if I ask you a question, Father Lucian, since you're here?
Of course. What can I do for you?
Do you think you know of any place where I can purchase some fine paper or ink? Preferably both. Or somewhere I can get it for free. I need it for my studies.
I can look into our reserve, but as far as fine paper,
It doesn't need to, I mean, it doesn't need to be fine paper. It's just if it's not fine, that they probably need more of it.
I would tell you to be careful, but the Vistani might have fine paper. They are outside of the town a ways, though.
I already,
Like I said,
I already
careful,
got
though.
paper from them.
no, not Sirpool. There is another camp just outside of Valakai.
Oh, that's convenient. Where?
It's southwest of the town. You have to go through the forest. But like I said, be careful. A
That's
lot of people are
dangerous.
saying that they are spies for the devil.
Understandable.
It's a good thing you didn't say the name. We were warned outside the walls.
It is something that you need to be aware of while here. It wasn't always this way, but
Can I still get some paper and ink from you? If that-
I can go look through our reserve and I can give you
Good.
whatever you
If
need.
I
Also-
am more than willing to work for you if you need anything.
What
help
if
with.
we make a easy transaction? I asked your friend Ireena and Katya, I believe, about the bones of Saint Andro. With helping Milivoj, would you mind, double checking with him?
Are you
if he-
missing an object of some sort?
Yes, they're missing the bones.
Yes,
Yes,
quite, quite.
if the boy wakes up, we should be able to find. We can ask him about
Right.
it anyway.
If you were to locate those and bring them back, I would be more than willing to give you as much paper as you need.
That's not true. But
As
I
much as
could-
we can give, then.
If you give me, I think if you can help me become educated on the topic, I think I might be able to expedite our investigation for the item.
Milivoj would know more. I don't know very much other than that Jeska, the altar boy, had told Milivoj of where the bones were and that he was looking for them for some reason. I don't know much more outside of that.
But can
This
you tell me
happened
about
a few
who the
months
bones
ago.
belong? But
Actually,
can you tell me about
month and a half.
what about the people that the bones belong to?
It was Saint Andro, the one that the church is named after. It
I
provided
doubt it.
sanctuary.
Do I know Saint Andrew? Right? I wouldn't.
Saint Androl. Go ahead and do a history check.
I'm not gonna do it.
DC.
That's why the church is
21.
not safe
Even with the-
anymore.
Even
21.
with the 21. Nah.
Would it be alright if do you have books? I'm assuming you have books, yes?
We don't have a large library of books. We have things pertaining to the Morning Lord. But outside of that, I don't know if you would be of much interest in what we have.
I'm always interested in reading.
Well, then you are more than welcome to read our books that we have.
That would be beneficial. Do you have anything on Saint Andrew?
Saint Andro. But
Sorry,
yes,
I don't.
we do. That's okay.
I have ADHD. I don't actually understand half of the words you're using.
Let me spell it out for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
That makes a lot more sense. Thank you. I just need like one book just for light reading on the road, if possible.
Sure. I was helping an older woman pray for their son. But
What happened to their son?
if you find... It's a long story. The son...
I have time.
I'm not going to go into their own private life, but...
That's fair.
I'm going to help her. Would you mind, whenever you return with the bones, I will allow you to go through our library and
Sounds
the
good.
paper that we might have for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course, and thank you to each of you for what you did tonight. Or, well, not tonight. This afternoon. It looks like it's night. Storm.
It's okay. It's been a long day.
It is.
Well, I will walk you out.
Oh.
So, begin walking your way out of the graveyard. He gives a slight bow and returns back into the church. And you are all... You begin making your way back to the orphanage, I guess, as you see
We
that
have to recover
Miss Belasco
Ismar.
has already started her way over.
I would take the time to finish reburying that grave.
Sure,
Also,
yeah.
if they want to go on ahead while I'm doing that, I don't know how
figured
long
that
it's going
while
to take
they
me.
were talking, I figured that
Sure.
while they were talking, and you pretty much finished it up.
Probably a lot faster to put it back than it is.
I would
to
think
make
so.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you exit the graveyard and begin making your way towards the orphanage, you begin to see two young men in their 30s or so walking down the road. Let's change to that. Walking down the road, they have well-groomed beards and wear blue petticoats with white frill on the chest. They walk with such elegance, and they protect their elegant clothing with umbrellas, one each.
Fancy.
You see them walking and pointing towards other people on the side of the road and laughing, saying, Nikolai, look, they can't even afford an umbrella. And continuing forward. Then they notice your group walking by. They begin making their way. Nikolai, look at this group. Bunch of outsiders. The hell are they even wearing? You see Nikolai. Nothing fashionable, of course. They don't even have an umbrella either. Too bad. Who are you guys, anyways?
Perhaps you're the strange ones because you have an umbrella and nobody else does.
Strange, she says. Oh. Harsh words for an old lady like you.
All of a
Do you
sudden, I
have
want to.
some business with us?
Oh, no, but I just wanted to look at you and laugh at what you're wearing, what you look like, your status.
I
Look
cast.
like lowly people.
Can I get right up in this guy's face?
I get it right behind him and cast Cause Fear.
I'm also there.
I
Albert.
Okay.
Just
All right,
got-
everybody just, you guys are
I
all
like-
walking, just painting a picture here. You guys finish up the graveyard. You see these two dicks walking through the street, and you turn around to see them. They see you. They start calling you shit, and all of you just turn around, like stop, turn around, and just walk up to these people aggressively. And you
Yeah.
see
Not
like
me.
Irena's
sure.
having a day. She just like
Yeah.
Let's go.
All, the four of you make your way over, and you see one of them kind of backstep.
want to get
Grimm.
like chest to chest.
Sure. Okay, what is cause fear?
I'm gonna
I need to
cast
do
it
a
at second
wisdom saving
level.
throw.
Using one
Okay,
of my
are you
warlock
getting both of them?
spells to get both of. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna get both of them.
Okay, I will roll a d20. That is a 6.
Fail.
That is a 2.
Fail.
Both of them. Whoa. Hey, okay. And Katya, you come up to their chest. What do you say?
If you're trying to get your head kicked in, I can certainly help you with that.
You come up to Nikolai, and I imagine that Blaire, you go up to the other person. What do you say? Or were you just trying to be an intimidating figure?
I'm just intimidating. I have my battle axe, the flat part,
kind of up
Sure.
as close to them, and I just want my eyes to glow like fire.
Ooh, I love it. I love it.
Can I have Ireena say something to them?
Of course, absolutely you can.
She's like wearing her signet ring. She's gonna like punch but stop her fist right before the guy's eyes. And she's gonna
Okay.
be like, "You want to talk about status now, don't you?"
You see the one, Nikolai, the one that Katya goes
This is happening. Can I use Mage Hand to tie their shoes laces together? If they have any?
We've had enough for today.
Do a sleight of hand check. I will give you enough time to do one of them. So Nikolai or the other one. Which one do you want to do?
Nikolai. He's the only one who knows
Nikolai.
name.
Sure.
17.
Okay.
I'm using Mage Hand though.
No, I know.
I'm not
Sleight of
moving
hand is to
Jeff
see how well you can do it.
Okay,
17 is really good.
I
right.
love this.
Thank
So,
you for this
Katya-
Vulcan skull ass character.
So you walk up to him and say that, and he kind of like shrinks down and says, "I didn't mean anything by it. I promise. Let's go.
Do you often harass burgermeisters?
So the other one, Nikolai, he's like, Carl, let's go. Carl turns around, begins running, and Nikolai turns around and just goes face into a giant puddle and in the center of the road and is just drenched. He gets up, looks down at his shoes, and he begins just hopping away.
Actually, once he's on the floor, I'm going to emerge from behind everyone, and I'm just going to speak into his mind.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, we are here on official business. If we see you again, your dignity will not be the only thing that goes away.
He just like stops, and he's like trying to get himself up, and he stops a little bit and looks towards you. Eyesight.
I wanna.
My hands are like in my pocket. He can see
sure.
the spell book just under my arm.
I'm gonna clown on this guy one more time.
Yes.
Okay.
Jeff hand just slapped.
So he's like down on the floor. He stops, looks over. I'm gonna walk up and pick up his umbrella and walk back.
I love it. He tries to grab for it, and then you grab it, and he gets up on his feet and starts hopping away on both of his feet because he can't walk.
Before he gets up and
Disgusting.
leaves, Irena's just gonna be like, "Your mother would be so ashamed of you."
Yeah, whatever. And he just starts running.
I just
Or
have
hopping,
Mage Hand
rather.
wave right above my head, like goodbye.
Okay.
Kids these days, am I right?
So,
Stupid kids. I hate kids.
that is awesome. All right, with that out of the way, you begin making your way back towards the orphanage. You enter in. The kids are all gathered just outside of his room. They turn to see you entering, and you see Anton. Whatever you did, he's moving. He's moving again. It's great! And so, you all begin rushing your way into the room. And then, after a moment, you see Milivoj's eyes shoot wide open. He begins gasping for air. His hands come up to his throat, and
I'm gonna rush up to him. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and cast protection from evil and good again.
okay, you cast that, and as that happens, you see this push from...
Actually, I don't do that because I don't have a spell slot for that anymore.
Okay.
Can I cast it
Alright.
at second level? Would that be a thing I can do?
Yeah, you can totally upcast.
Oh, I'll do that then. Sure.
Perfect. So you put your hand on his back and pulse this radiant energy into him. As you do, you see his skin glow and then come back. And as it does, you feel the pulse of his body going forward and shooting out this giant balled up chain that falls to the floor and begins moving and wreathing on the ground like a worm or a snake that just had its head cut off, moving around. And just like the locket before, you see the gold chain turning to sludge, sizzling onto the ground, and then falling below, to the ground below the house altogether, leaving a line in the ground. Milivoj, begins moving slowly, seeming quite dazed.
I'll do a healing light to him to try to
And then
help.
he just passes out.
All right.
But you can give him a healing light.
I will.
It seems like the magic from that is actually doing something in this case.
Yeah.
You feel like it actually connects with his body.
Boop. 1 health again. My God.
Wow.
Ooh. As this happens, you see Miss Belascos, who is currently sitting just next to him on his bed. I'm sorry for what I said to all of you. I spoke with your friend Joseph there about I will do anything to help these children. And so it seems that you will too.
We understand. It was a drastic situation.
It seems that Milivoj needs a little bit of rest, and I overheard that there is something else that you need from him.
If you'd let us know when he is able to speak, we'd love to have a word with him.
I can figure out a way to send word.
Make Luna appear next to me. Just tell the bird she'll find me.
Good. I can do that.
Okay. Her name is Luna, children. You can play with her, but not too rough.
And as for the other 3 children, well, the 3 children in general, they're more than welcome here. We do have beds for them, and now that we have Milivoj, it seems that we have enough help to at least somewhat take care of them. If you see anybody that is looking for a job, I know it might be hard, but we could use it. An extra helping hand.
We'll keep that
I
in mind.
I want to reach into my pocket and give her the 10 gold pieces that I have on my person. Consider it
we
down
should be
payment
paying
for
you
taking
for
care of-
this. This is...
No. You're taking the weight off my shoulders, taking in those kids. I'm not going to let you pay me. If you want to square away with them, you can square away with them. Consider our deal even.
I promise that this will be put to good use. This can
I
pay for
expect
so
so.
many repairs. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you all.
Of course.
So, as the events of this orphanage begin to come to a close, we are going to end tonight's session with
Nice.
the rest of the day ahead of you. What else might be in your future?
God, that was
Ravenloft
only
Misfits.
half a day.
Not much. Because I lost 30 years and now my name is Old Ireena.
All right. Well, thank you all
Holy
for
shit.
joining us. We really appreciate you guys coming in and
The session
watching
ends
us
with
fumble
Ismark
around.
walks in. Ireena!
Ireena, what do you look? Why do you look so old?
Slap.
Who's the
So,
granny you guys picked up?
thank you all so much for being here. We really appreciate it. If you want to check us out on social media or stuff, you can find it in the chat. And yeah, if you're listening to the recording, thank you so much. We really appreciate you all sticking with us, and we hope that you enjoyed everything. If you did, share it with your friends. Like and subscribe on YouTube, leave us a review on podcast, all of that good stuff. Find us on social media at TalkingXP altogether, and join us next Monday where we will be playing again, and we'll see what next happens in the Ravenloft Misfits future. And yeah, also make sure to join us on December 27th. We are doing our charity stream for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's a long name, but we're gonna hopefully
Raise
reach
some
our
money.
goal of $500. Please join us. It's gonna be great. We are super excited for it, and we're gonna be playing How the Lich Stole Christmas. It's gonna be wonderful. So, all
Looking
right,
forward to
we
it.
will see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Take care.